Are you ready to lose weight and feel better than you've ever felt in your life? I, the Minister of Wellness, am offering an incredible 50% discount code on my Lose 100 Pounds in 100 Days book, which contains the exact meal plan that has helped thousands of our people achieve amazing results. Take advantage before this offer ends by visiting theministerofwellness.com and use the promo code NEWYOU22.
Peace, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, your sister with the curly braids, and I'm pleased to be a contributor here on our worldwide network of African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that as you come in giving us a big thumbs up. Be sure to like and share this broadcast, would you? Thank you so very much. Now, family, I want you to listen to this piece. This headline that says China strengthening its diplomacy in Africa's health sector. Now, and a part of this article, it says that China is committed to fully honoring the promises made to its African friends. Developing solidarity and cooperation with African countries has been the cornerstone of China's foreign policy. Okay, focus, Vicky, focus. Developing solidarity and cooperation with African countries has been a cornerstone of China's foreign policy. In the fight for the the plague, I'm going to call it, China will deliver 1 billion vacations, I'm using alternative words for the Jews, vacations to Africa with a population of 1.3 billion. It says this indicates further its efforts at promoting cooperation in basic health care delivery. It says with the outbreak of the in December of 2019, China, the first country in the world to convene an anti-pandemic summit with Africa. It has further called on international partners to increase support to Africa, while itself provided at various times, I believe it meant to say Medicare, including to many African countries. It goes on to talk about China's president elaborating on important policies on advancing China-African cooperation and strengthening cooperation amid the plague. In order to support, he promised 1 billion doses. It's made deliveries in many African countries. It says China actively honors its commitment to make a global public good. Now, family, let me tell you something. I'm asking a question: should Africa, my African brothers and sisters, be worried? Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because not only here in the United States, but my brothers and sisters around the world, I'm hearing from everybody. We're tired of outsiders dictating anything to us, running anything. Black folk around the world, we are the mothers and fathers of civilization. The whole planet was populated with us. Everybody else came through us, and we are happy to share our planet. But this notion that somebody needs to come in and be a crush for us and hold our hand and tutor us and instruct us, talk black to me, is asinine. My understanding is some of the scientists in the motherland, that you all have been unnecessarily punished by America and other Western countries, even though your numbers were drastically smaller than most nations. Travel bans and all kinds of other sneaky sanctions. Talk black to me. One of your leaders there, and I'm just going to leave it at that, his people did some tests on some animals and found out that it was something that was strange going on with the testing. We're the ones that civilized the world. We're the ones that civilized Europe. We introduced them to soap and water and literacy and culture and everything else. Family, we still have that capacity to do today. So we don't need somebody coming in and holding our hands. Again, I'm suggesting that we continue to do business with your black brothers and sisters around the world as much as possible. And by the way, be as patient and as open and as forgiving with your black brothers and sisters as you are with your these foreigners and different folks coming in and out of your country that's doing mostly nothing but exploiting you in many ways, more ways than I can say. Now, this is yet to be determined what all they're really doing with this so-called health diplomacy stuff. But I'm just asking the question, should we be worried? I'm asking the question, should we be worried? Because in America, some of these same people are the ones that's responsible for disrespecting us, as well as them being disrespecting our Black brothers and sisters throughout the diaspora, and exploitative. It's a new day, baby. We're the new world rulers. Talk black to me. And what I mean by that is we are activating our own self-determination. We create our own worlds. Talk black to me. By the way, family, if you missed my January 2nd, 2022, your Royal Bloodline Vault passcodes activation, you are so blessed because you can get the replay for a limited time today. At least 11 nations from around the world. It was a wildly successful event. For an almost 3-hour webinar activation, receive sacred secrets and divine activations and metaphysical healing of their royal bloodline, sacred secret wealth codes that the average person doesn't have. I am raising up new world rulers to use their spirituality to set us on top of the world. So many of my brothers and sisters that are listening to me now around the world, folks from Australia, folks from Kuwait, folks from Germany, folks from Great Britain, folks from Canada, folks from Barbados, from all over the world, are feeling helpless. They're feeling powerless when they compare themselves to America and white Western nations. But you must understand that we Black family are more than what meets the eye. We have the backing of a government that not only want the governments that you can see, but a government and an army that you can't see. And we got to tap into our supernatural powers if we are going to retake the world. When I say retake the world, I'm talking about to rule our own worlds based on freedom, justice, divine equity, pleasure, and power. It's a new day, baby. We're not going to allow our open enemy to come in, murder, kill us, exploit us, take advantage of us, take over what rightfully belongs to us. You can go take your funny looking self and sit over there, and we got our own world over here. It's time. And as it's written, the kingdoms of this world have now become the kingdoms of our Lord and his Christ. And when you understand what that sacred term Christ means, and I break all of that down in my Your Royal Bloodline Vault Passcodes webinar, you will understand how to tap into your supernatural powers so that the supernatural will take its effect on your natural, so that the metaphysical will interface with the physical. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com. That's my website. Go to store, get your link today. Go to onpurposewithvicky.com. We also have other yummy products there as well. You don't want to delay. Your life will never be the same. If you are listening to me around the world, if you're a governmental leader, if you're an official, what I'm telling you is worthy of government. You and your whole staff need to be listening to this. When you're doing your meetings, when you're doing your war room briefings, I have the solution. I say to you, I have the solutions of governments because this stuff comes from the higher realms. Let me tell you and remind you of something. When Joseph was a prisoner, he was taken captive in a foreign land. After he was taken captive in a foreign land, of course, Joseph represents a divine principle. After he was taken captive in a foreign land, while he was there in the foreign land, he was accused of, let's just say, a felony, of a crime, a sexual crime that he didn't even commit. So while he was already in a land of captivity, they turned around, added insult to injury, and put him in the prison there. When the Pharaoh of that nation was looking for answers from his top governmental officials didn't have the answer. They had to come and get a felon to get the answers from on high. Talk black to me. It's written in the sacred scriptures that God will use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. You can laugh at what I'm talking about if you want to. There are people in the high places that are using spiritual techniques that always belong to us, and they've got you demonizing your own spiritual passcodes and wealth. And then they turn around and give you a pale-faced, stringy-haired, blue-eyed Jesus and wonder why you don't have the power that you need to have. I have the answers for nations. And I need to hear from some of you colleges, you universities, and you governmental leaders. The word says that he will make foolishness their wisdom. And that's not the only time. You hear the prophetic story of Daniel. Daniel and the Hebrew boys, they did great exploits. Some of the scholars say that those around that time frame, to the degree that some of those scriptures are historically accurate, even though most of scripture is actually prophetic, it foretells the times that we're in now because the Bible speaks in algorithm. The Bible speaks in code. They were teenagers, boys. And once again, the government of the day was looking for answers, and all of their top government officials didn't have the answers, and they had to come to young boys to tap into supernatural wisdom to get answers and breakthroughs. That's the time we're in now, baby. Power in this season is coming from those of us that they consider to be nobodies, the deaf, the dumb, the blind, those of us that's been cast away, those that they've given us records to, those that they've demonized, those that they have mocked. It is our hour, baby. And you would be wise to tap in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I want you to go now to my website at onpurposewithvicki.com. Get answers today. And I dare say that if you work these things through your government, Spirit will give you supernatural answers that you would never get on your own. And you will begin to tap into a power that will be able to assist you. And just like David, he would use the foolishness of stones to make the giants in your life fall face down. God, today. Let me hit the gavel on that one. My link is in the chat. My link is below, rather. Vicki, onpurposewithvicki.com, onpurposewithvicki.com. I can't wait to hear from you and see you again.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Edward Blanton with The Real South Africa.
And I am Dr. Latasha Blanton, also with The Real South Africa.
We have an amazing group trip that you will be interested in. It's with the African Diaspora News Channel. A great YouTube channel gives you great information about what's going on in Africa. But we have a group trip featuring Phil Scott, the host.
And the trip is going to take place on March 16th to the 25th. It's going to go to Johannesburg and Cape Town, and It's in 2022. If you're interested in traveling, please send an email to info@therealsouthafrica.com.
And we'll see you here in sunny South Africa.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.